Therefore, everyone, I'm Advocate Aditya Pratap. How to deal with the case of cyber extortion? Let's suppose one fine day, all of a sudden, you unfortunately fall victim to a cyber extortion blackmail. That blackmailer threatens you that I have your compromising footage, I have this data, that data. Pay me money, otherwise I will defame you online. I will post all your private content online. What would you do in such a case? My advice is simple. You might be scared, but don't give in. Instead, directly approach the nearest police station and register an FIR under relevant provisions of the Information Technology Act of 2000 and the Indian Penal Code of 1860. Under the Information Technology Act, there are numerous sections that you can use. You can use Section 67, which is posting of obscene content online. You can include the relevant sections under 66, like 66C, breaching of privacy, 66E, and further other things. Further, you can also, the most fundamental section also which you can use in your complaint is to file a criminal complaint for the offence of extortion under sections 383, 384, and 385 onwards of the Indian Penal Code 1860. This way, the police will immediately register the FIR and they can proceed to investigate the same. Now we all understand that in cyber offences, the identities of the accused persons are seldom known. Now, let us suppose that if you have transferred the money to the accused, like you have transferred the money under compulsion and now you want to seek justice, no problem. Approach the local police station, register your FIR, and immediately insist that the police should track down the relevant IDs, the relevant IP addresses, the mobile number should be tracked from which you receive the calls, and also in case you have transferred money by UPI, because a lot of money in cyber extortion is transferred using UPI, the BHIM, the United Payments Interface. In such a case, you can directly, provide all the UPI transaction details to the police. These days, especially in Mumbai city, we have the Cyber Police Station at Bandra Kurla Complex, BKC, which deals with cyber cases across Bombay. Then you have 5 regional cyber centers, such as at Worli and at other police stations. And it must be noted that the regional cyber police stations have jurisdiction ranging from 2 lakh to 50 lakh. So if the value of your amount in cyber extortion is less than 2 lakh, then you have to approach the local police station. And if the amount which you have paid by way of extortion is more than 2 lakh rupees, then you can approach the regional cyber cell. So you can approach them, the police will be more than happy to help you register the FIR. And after the FIR is registered, you should not stop. While the police does its job, you should also immediately prepare your necessary applications under the Information Technology Intermediary Regulations of 2021. This way, the moment any obscene or defamatory content against you is posted online, you can immediately send them a takedown notice to take it down within 24 hours. And if the concerned internet intermediary, such as Facebook or any social media or any website, fails to take it down within 24 hours, you can approach the court with the magistrate also, seeking the necessary reliefs. Further, if we hoping for the best, that is, if the police has completed the investigation and the identities of the accused persons become known, we can also file civil and criminal defamation against the accused persons, seeking not only their arrest but also payment of hefty monetary compensation, which should remedy the injustice caused to you in the criminal offences. If you have any questions, you may email them to me. My email address is provided within the link. And if you have ever fallen victim to a case of cyber extortion, my message is simple: don't give in, don't pay any money, approach the police and seek justice. Thank you.